Hello designers, welcome to Codeps Apparel. So in today's tutorial, I'll be learning how to sew this bustier scallop neckline gown. In our previous class, we learned how to drap this. So guys, I couldn't have the chance to put this on, but when I tried it on, it was very beautiful, and this is what you would like to learn. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new video. As for my returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back again. I most appreciate. So I've gone ahead to transfer my pattern to my fabric, and I made use of a crepe material. I added half-inch allowance, and on the side I added about 1 inch, and also at the back also I added about 1 inch at the side, and on my zipper side I added 1 inch and half-inch on my neckline and my shoulder line. Then the next thing the down part, I went ahead to also add half of an inch allowance on the other side and also on the back also, as you can see. Then I'm gonna need to iron my interfacing on my fabric for the front and also for the back, and also for my yoke I added interfacing to hold my fabric. So just go ahead and add your preferred interfacing. And on my lining, I made use of a paper stay, and as you can see at the upper part, I double the paper stay to give the upper part more structure. But on my main fabric, I didn't add anything. So the next thing you're going to do, we'll go ahead and pad our bustier. So I made use of light wording for this. So to pad our bustier, we're going to make use of our pattern paper. So from the side, I'll come in by 1 inch and I will connect like so, but for the center front I'll just be cutting through the underbust like so. So guys, I went there to cut out like so, and just for the center front I went there to cut out the underbust. So I took out my wording and I went ahead to cut out 4 piece each. That's I will cut out, I want to double the wording because it's light. So I went ahead to cut out 2 piece of my side cup, and I'll also go ahead and cut another 2 piece again, making it 4 pieces. Okay, but for my center front, my wording is going to be on fold, and I'll just be cutting 2 piece of these, not four, 2 piece. So guys, for my side cup, I went ahead to cut out 4 piece, which is 2 pieces on both sides. But for the center front, just 2 pieces only like so. So the next thing we'll go ahead and do, I'll go ahead and place this on my fabric. So guys, when placing your wording on your fabric, make sure you are half away from the front. Don't put the wording closer to the front, the edge like so. Yes, that's right, for the edge. Just place it half-inch away from the edge like you see, and make sure that the glue part is facing the fabric, not up. So guys, can you see that my wording is not at the edge, even in the center from the upper part? I came down by half-inch. So guys, I'm really gonna need to iron this, and I'll go ahead and match my bust points to my bust points like so, so that we can have an accurate matching up. So guys, if it drops correctly, the both side is going to match up together. So whatsoever thing I did on the other side, I also went ahead to do the same thing on this side. Just go ahead and use your pin to match up the both sides together like so, and we'll go ahead and sew. So the next thing on my yoke, I'll go ahead and place my lining, and I'll go ahead and sew just the center front only. So guys, I'm gonna to sew this up, and you can see the result. It all came out nice and perfect. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and fix our yoke. So guys, I'll go ahead and place each on both sides so that we can match them up together. So guys, can you see where I notched? That is where I'll be placing my yoke, and I'll take my pin and I'll go ahead and pin this up like you see me do. So guys, when pinning, make sure your yoke is at the exact point where you notched, so that by the time you're done with making your dress, all your outfit will match up together. So I went ahead to do the same thing on the other side. I also went ahead to place my yoke where I notched, and I went ahead to pin. So guys, I'll go ahead and sew so that I'll be able to secure my yoke first before adding my lining. So guys, I'm gonna head to sew my line. As you can see, I've already ironed it out. So I'm gonna head to sew my lining. So the next thing that you're going to do, on my back piece, I'll go ahead and place my lining on both sides of my back piece, and I'll be sewing the neckline and our back opening. So guys, I went ahead to cut out 3 pieces of button loops that I'll be using for my center back like so. So I'll be sewing this with the lining together, and I'll go ahead and sew my neckline. So guys, I'm gonna add to attach my yoke to my center front like so. So guys, next now go ahead and do, I'll go ahead and add my lining to my center front. So I'll flip my yoke backward and I'll place my center front, that's the upper part of the lining, to the main dress, and I'll go ahead and pin everything together like so. And as you can see, as I'm pinning, all my seam line are matching up together like so. So guys, I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I'll go ahead and pin like so. So guys, once I'm done pinning like so, I'll go ahead and sew half inch on the upper part, leaving the side open. So guys, for my center back, I'm gonna have to sew my neckline like so, and I already fixed my zip on both sides. And as you can see, this is an inseam finishing. So guys, can you see how this is neat at the back? So guys, the simple way to make this is for you to just fix your zipper on your main fabric like so, then place your lining on top and just sew um 0.25 away from your original seam line where you used to fix your zipper, and you're going to have this effect like so. So I'm going to have to fix my lining to my center front, and I left my side open as you can see, because that is what I'll be using to join the back. So I went ahead to place my back on the front piece like so, and I matched up my main fabric to my main fabric, because we're going to be sewing our fabric away from our lining. So we're going to be sewing the two differently. So I went ahead to match up my main fabric to my main fabric like so. Once I've done that, I'll go ahead and pin it up like so. So I'll go ahead and pick my lining piece and I'll flip it to the other side. And I'll go ahead and match the two sides together. And I'll also go ahead and pin this up. That by the time you're done making this dress, you won't see the seam allowance inside your outfit, because this is an inseam finishing technique. So I'm gonna add to sew the two sides, and you can see how beautiful this is. Now when I open this up, can you see the inside? You're not seeing our seam allowance. So get the next thing you're going to do, we'll go over to the down part. Now this down part that we cut out, I'm already gonna have to bias it with my main fabric. So guys, I was supposed to use a plain fabric for this side, but I couldn't get the gold yellow. So guys, just go ahead and cut a long stripe like so at about 2 inches. Then I'll also go ahead and bias the hem line like so. So guys, to bias the hem line, just place your fabric at the back and sew it, then you turn it to the front like you see in this one that we already made. So guys, I'll go ahead and sew it and I'll bring it for you guys to see. So guys, for our skirt part, where we'll be adding the waistline, which you cut out from the upper part, I'll just go ahead and place it like this, and I'll be using my Emmy gum to secure this to my fabric. So I just go ahead and open it up, place my Emmy gum under, and iron it up, and also do the same thing on the other side. So guys, what's what I did at the front, I'll also repeat the process at the back. So guys, I'm really gonna head to secure my Emmy gum. As you can see, it's not opening up, and I also did the same thing for the back like so. Can you see how the back is? It's all looking nice and beautiful. I'm loving the effect I'm seeing. So guys, the next thing you're going to do, I'll go ahead and also do the same thing for the skirts using that inseam finishing technique. I'll go ahead and wear my main fabric into my lining. So guys, this is the back of my lining. Can you see? Just turn your lining to the back, then make sure your main fabric is at the main front, which is the good side. So guys, go ahead and wear it up like so. I hope you're understanding this process. Just wear the main fabric into the lining, but the lining should be at the back. So next, I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and match up the hem line together like so. Then, because we're going to be sewing the hem line first. Now, the lining is shorter than the main fabric by just 1 inch. I'll go ahead and drop a tutorial on how to draft a basic skirt in my next tutorial. So, guys, I'll go ahead and match up the hem line like so that I'll go ahead and sew at about half inch away from the hem line starting point. So just go ahead and pin this up together, making sure that your side seam line is of the lining is matching up with your side seam line of your main fabric like so. So guys, as I'm done pinning this up, I'll go ahead and sew half inch, and I'll bring it for you guys to see. So guys, we're going to sew this, and you can see that our lining is shorter than the main fabric. So the next thing you're going to do, we're going to attach the upper part to our skirt like so. I'll be joining the main fabric to the main fabric and the lining to the lining. So guys, watch carefully as we do this process. So guys, I'm gonna to open the side of my main fabric. Can you see the sides are open, and also on the skirt part my side are open? So I'll go ahead and match my main fabric of the upper side to my main fabric on the skirt part. Now, I will advise you, if you're not used to this process, please go ahead and sew the lining first instead of the main fabric. So just go ahead and sew your lining first so that when you're sewing the main fabric, you won't be confused. So I'll just go ahead and pin this up like so. Can you see I am pinning this separately away from the lining? Can you see the main fabric of my upper body and my skirt is being pinned together like so? So guys, once I'm done pinning up, I'll go over to the back. I'll also pick the upper part of my back like so, and also um the back of my skirt part. Can you see? Just go ahead and pin this up. I just want to pin everything up so that I'll go ahead to the machine and sew. So guys, I started pinning it from my zipper part. Can you see? Like so. So just go ahead and pin it up. I'm trying to show you guys this gradually so you can understand, in case you want to make an inseam finishing outfits, because this makes the inside of your dress look neat. And can you see that the both side matched up together? So just go ahead and pin this up. So whatever thing I did at this side, I also go ahead and do it on the other side of my back piece like so. So guys, I'm done paying. I'll go ahead and sew half-inch allowance, and I'll bring it for you guys to see before we go ahead and sew our lining to the skirt part. So guys, I'm gonna head to sew. As you can see, this is the back. I'm gonna head to sew this also. Now we are going to sew our lining now. So guys, I'll go ahead and pick up my lining like you see me do. So just go ahead and pick up your lining. Make sure that you pick the center front of your skirt first before you move over to the back. So guys, can you see this is my lining, this is the front, and this is also the front part of my skirt. So I'll go ahead and flip the front side of my skirt to match up with the front side of my lining, like the normal way you normally join dress. Now for you to get the wrong side, you have to place the right side of your both fabric together. So I place the right side of my lining for my skirt to the right side of my upper part of my lining. So just go ahead and pin it up. Just the same process you did at the front. Just go ahead and do the same thing for the back. Then you also go ahead and sew it separately like so. So guys, can you see our the final result? It's all looking neat inside. Now for the side, I didn't join the side of the lining and the main fabric because we'll be sewing it from the back. So I'll go ahead and bring out the side from the zipper part and just sew my allowance that I did both on the main fabric and on the lining. Now for the zipper part, we'll go ahead and close our zipper part. So I'll go ahead and bring my fabric out. Then I'll place the way we did for the upper part. Just place your lining on top of your main fabric and sew about 0.25 away from the original stitch that you used to sew your lining. So can you see? Just place it on top like so and sew about 0.25 away, or just sew a little bit closer to the original stitch of your zipper. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Just place your lining. Can you see? Place your lining on top of your zipper side and sew a little bit away from your original stitch. So guys, once I'm done, I'll bring the final. So guys, the next thing I'll go ahead and do, I'll go ahead and fix up my sleeve. This is a flare sleeve. I'll go ahead and alter this to an exaggerated flare sleeve, and I'll bring it for you guys to see. So guys, this is the final result. As you can see, the sleeve, it's exaggerating. You understand? No, you understand what I'm trying to say. So guys, can you see the outfit that we are trying to make? This came out beautiful and nice. As for the sleeve, I'll be dropping the link in the description box below or in my comment section, because I already have a tutorial on how to draft an exaggerated flare sleeve. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next class.